In this chapter of my Beast Hunters journey, I have to kind of look back before I start looking more forward, because today I'm actually reviewing a Beast Hunters toy that I actually got back in 2013. For whatever reason, out of a lot of the Beast Hunters figures, I felt compelled to get this ugly-looking Ratchet. This is the Beast Hunters Deluxe Ratchet, and yeah, the reason why I got this one is kind of funny. I'll say it in a little bit, but I am very, very excited to fill out this collection because at the end of this video, Ratchet has a special task to complete. He has to unbox more Beast Hunters Deluxe figures for us. So, yes, why did I get this Ratchet? Why did I get this guy and I didn't get Dreadwing or Starscream or Crockout or several of the others? It's a Beast Wars DINOBOT 2 homage. Someone at Hasbro looked at Transformers Prime Ratchet and they were like, what if we made him look like Dinobot 2 from Beast Wars? If you don't know who Dinobot 2 is, he's a clone of the original Dinobot. And he's all white, and he's got like a monocle, and he's all spiky, and he's still a robotic velociraptor. Somehow Ratchet, an ambulance, somehow went to Velociraptor. I don't know how, but here we are. He looks kinda cool, but also kinda hideous, because his color scheme adds all of this, like, tannish beige, and I don't know how I feel about it, but it's not the worst. Yeah, when I got this guy, I actually did display him with my Beast Hunters, or not my Beast Hunters, my Beast Wars stuff. I didn't really have many Beast Hunters toys, because I wasn't really into it like I am now. Definitely an odd one. I do like this Deluxe Ratchet mold. I definitely do. I'm not going to compare him with my actual proper Ratchet because unfortunately, I did have my childhood Ratchet, but it had a few paint scuffs and it kind of bugged me. And I found one at the thrift store and I'm like, oh, this one's paint's much better. And I got rid of my old Ratchet. I gave it to a friend. And then the one I got at the thrift store quickly started to yellow because the previous owner must have left it in the sun and left it for me to deal with. So I need a new Ratchet that isn't yellow. So hopefully APC Toys will get around to making a Ratchet because anyways. Yeah, this guy. The head sculpt has always kind of been an anomaly to me because sometimes to me it looks like he's screaming and other times it just looks like he's growling. You can kind of see the mouth in between like those little cheek panels. I don't know, sometimes I see that and then that bottom line and I just see like a big yelling mouth. I don't know. It's an odd head sculpt. And I just can't envision the character of Prime Ratchet actually looking like this. I cannot envision it. Especially with this big old like buzzsaw weapon. And this weapon is so Beast Wars Dinobot. I mean, look at this. It is a spiky tail thing that rotates. And then it opens up into a cannon. If this isn't a Beast Wars Dinobot homage, I don't know what is. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's very odd. This one has a ton of new tooling. This back panel is all new, and you can kind of see it has like a secondary swirl into the color of the plastic. That back panel's new. The arms are pretty much entirely new, except for maybe these inner panels. Chest is new, head's new. The legs are almost entirely new, except for like the ambulance bits. It's so odd. It's such an odd figure, man. It's so weird, but I love it. So his articulation, he has a ball joint at the head, but it's kind of hard to access because he has like a very springy head for his automorph. Basically, it's a vehicle to robot automorph. When you transform it, the head goes in, and then when you transform it in the robot mode, this back panel will pop it out. Kind of cool. I like it. He has hinges for transformation, but they kind of serve as a butterfly. He's got ball joints at the shoulders, bicep swivel. He has like a hinge up at the shoulder and then a hinge at the elbow. That's pretty nice. He has like up and down at the wrist. He does have a waist joint, but it's kind of hindered by this ambulance panel. Ball joints, swivel. He's got a knee bend. He's got a little bit of like a secondary knee bend because of this little knee pad. And then his ankles kind of move. And you also kind of have a little bit of an ankle tilt. A little bit. But it's mostly for transformation and it mostly goes the other way. But I feel like maybe once or twice it might actually serve a function. I don't know. It's there. It's there. That's the point. It's there. Alright. So let's get this guy transformed into ambulance mode, and then after that, we will allow Ratchet to fulfill his purpose. Alrighty, to get this wacky Ratchet in his ambulance mode, it's pretty much the same as the normal one. I will take the arms, and they will kind of unfold and form ambulance panels. Pretty standard right there. This figure's always had an issue where, like, pieces kind of seem to collide, and it's kind of difficult to get everything to, like, properly fit into place. But it's doable. You know, it's not super difficult. You just kind of have to work with things. It's mostly, like, these panels that, like, go under that lip I've always struggled with. It's just always kind of difficult, and there's a lot of clear plastic there. And I'm just kind of worried that one of these days I'm going to end up busting him. You know, he's just one of those. But I still love this guy. I've played with this Ratchet and the normal Ratchet for years and years. It's a classic, iconic toy in my Transformers collection. So, yeah, this is pretty much a breeze for me. One thing I've always loved are how the arms fold. Pretty much the shoulders kind of form the top. I always love when little bits of the robot mode integrate seamlessly into the vehicle. And then the arms will kind of just fold in. And this is where you kind of start to see it's very panel-y. There's just a lot of panels that need to line up and fit together for everything to work. But it's not too hard. It's not too hard. You know, you get it done. Takes a minute, but once everything's all lined up, especially with how much spikier this version is compared to the original, you know, once we get everything all lined up and all situated, at the end of the day, we have our very spiky, I guess, Velociraptor-inspired ambulance. Very, very odd. We can, again, take this weapon, and we can plug it in on the side. We can plug it in up top. I think it makes the most sense kind of being plugged in on the side. I kind of like that. One thing I will actually give this mold over the original, I like the added red. Especially on the front of the forearm, because it just kind of makes it look a little bit more accurate in the robot mode. Obviously, when it comes to accuracy, you can throw that out the window with this version. There is no accuracy. This is just based off of a fun idea for the Beast Hunters line, where it's like, what if the Autobots were spiky? I don't know. He does have these kind of nice spikes in the front. He does have new molding on the front of the ambulance, and he has like a massive 6-cylinder engine block. That's hilarious. He's got the same armor on the arms, on the side. He's got a massive thruster now at the back. Just imagine if you get hurt and this ambulance takes you to the hospital, you will get there lickety-split. You may end up with another injury or two on the way there, but hey, I feel a little bit more reassured knowing that my ambulance has a thruster. Very fun. I love this guy. He is so cool. Let me know what you think about this Ratchet. I'm very happy to have this guy already. So with the additions to my collection that are on the way, that Ratchet will be showing us, I am definitely very happy to have them all displayed together. I think it's going to look really cool having the whole Autobot cast in the Beast Hunters line. It's going to be very nice. Alrighty, guys, let me know what you think about this wacky Beast Wars Dinobot 2 homage with Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Ratchet. Again, this guy had a Takara repaint. Again, looked better than this one. But, hey, I love the wacky colors. It's all about the nostalgia for me at the end of the day. Again, let me know what you think. Seriously, I'm curious. Special shout out to channel members as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and enjoy this little thing I filmed because I felt like it. Bye.
An RC bulkhead wheeljack. I'll get you out of that box. Just hold on. This should do the trick. I gotcha. Your Beast Hunter armor is most impressive. Almost. Are you trying to one-up me, Wheeljack? Oof. With those horns on your head, it looks like one of those human smiley faces. With our upgraded Beast Hunter armor, the Predacons won't stand a chance.